Welcome to the City Cemetery. We're here in the historic Belmont neighborhood located just off of Tazewell Avenue. I want to tell you a little bit about this cemetery. The land was purchased initially from the Terry and Trout families in 1869. There were several other additions in terms of land parcels to the city cemetery throughout the 1870s, and of course after the town was incorporated, larger parcels were added to constitute what you currently see as the city cemetery. It was fenced in 1900 to keep cattle from roaming up the premises, but when you come in, be sure to look at the wrought iron central gate. And on that central gate, you'll notice to the right and left the bust of Queen Victoria. And then atop the finials atop the gate, you'll see the pineapple. Now, of course, that's a symbol of hospitality in Virginia, but it's also a symbol often seen in cemeteries associated with prosperity and eternity. Thinking about the topography itself, it's a beautiful cemetery, sort of an undulating topography as you walk through. There's a major sort of bisecting path and then several cross-secting paths. Thinking a little bit about the topography, also look a bit at the landscaping. There's not an overall landscaping plan, but you will certainly notice trees and plantings that are characteristic of Virginia and really eastern seaboard cemeteries. So for example, the dogwood, and that speaks to self-sacrifice, it speaks to the resurrection. You'll see long-living kind of green plants, not just conifers and firs, but the American boxwood, English boxwoods, ivy, those sorts of plantings are throughout the cemetery. So who is located here? Well, I'm in front of one individual. This is Ferdinand Rohr, and it's the Rohr Ironworks. He was an influential businessman in Roanoke. There are also several kind of who's type of city leaders behind. Reuben Fishburne, for example, the Fishburne family is right behind over here, the Reuben Fishburne. Peyton Terry, so the Terry and Trout families directly behind the Rohrs over this way. They, Peyton Terry donated the land for Elmwood Park. So individuals here whose lives shaped the unfolding of Roanoke City. There's also, for people who just want to wander and look at the type of markers, there's a wide variety here. So, of course, there's the crosses, cherubs, there's spires, there's orbs, but I particularly like some of the faux bois, sort of this kind of fake wood pieces, or tree stump tombstone markers, and those are associated with Woodsmen of the World, which is a fraternal organization. So you can just walk about and look at the types of grave markers that are here. I hope you enjoy your day in Roanoke, in the city cemetery, and maybe you'll even be able to find the earliest grave, which was 1863.